So here we are, welcome to the second vlog of the banger rules on how to build a banger. So on this video we're going to concentrate on another important bit of kit, should I say, the door bar. So this basically protects you from any accidental hits in the door. Also, if you get followed in, it keeps the whole driver's area nice and secure and straight, so it doesn't hopefully bend. So in the rules it says basically you can weld up the door. It does say it's unlimited, so what people normally do is put a square plate here, another one there, and then what they do is they also put box section in the window aperture here. So it does the same sort of thing as the door bar. It keeps that whole driver's area secure, and so it doesn't crunch in on itself or fold up or anything like that. For the actual door bar itself, it says in the rules that the height can be a minimum of 10 inches and a maximum of 15 inches. So when they're talking about the height, they literally mean from the top there down to the bottom can be, well, minimum 10, max 15. So you can see on this one it's 15, so maximum. Again, I'd always say try and go as big as you can. Obviously the bigger that you go, the heavier it's going to be and the harder it's actually going to be to put it against your door and bolt it up and what have you. The thickness then is basically minimum of 9mm, maximum 20 mil, yeah. So again, I'd always try and go for max. Mine there is coming in at, I think that looks to be about 10mm, so that's actually half the thickness that you can have it. If you can go for 20, go for 20, but again, you know, it's going to be hard to get it to your door and possibly drill through as well. As you can see, there's holes obviously there for other length of doors on other cars and stuff like that. They do say that it has to be at least bolted with 4 bolts, and 2 of them have got to go through the A pillar, which is that one there, and then the B pillar. If it doesn't go through the B pillar, it's then got to go through your roll cage. Now on mine, there's nowhere to stick the bolts through on the actual roll cage, so it literally just goes through the door. And then it's, if you can see there, the bolts are actually put on with a square washer behind it there. I don't know, can you see that, can you? So basically that the bolts don't pull through the B pillar. Again, on the A pillars down here, we've got the actual bolt here with the plate behind it there, again, so it doesn't pull through. Now it does say that the bolts have got to be a minimum of, sorry, not the bolts, the door plate can be a maximum of 6 inches away from the B pillar, or a minimum of 3. So what that means is, you can see that's pretty much the B pillar there, so it can be 3 inches minimum or max 6. Now this door plate, as you can probably see there, is a little bit more than 6, but I've never ever seen them complain about the length of the door plate away from the B pillar, unless it's really taking the mickey and it covers like half of the rear passenger door. So again, just make sure you invest in a really good door plate. What you see on a lot of door plates is that bit there cut, basically when you're turning your wheel, so it doesn't actually catch on the wheel and shred your wheels. And basically that is that. On the doors as well, it says that you can chain or seat belt them up on the driver's door. So what we've got here is seat belt wrapped around it to keep the door frame together to the pillar, and then wrapped it with duct tape, and again the same on here. Obviously, because your head does rattle around a bit, try and get some foam to cover the B pillar, so that, you know, if your head does go to the side, it's protected there for you. So the reason for this is again to keep the door frame and the B pillar together. So you know, for the same with the bar, if you were to weld it in on the window aperture there and your door plate, is to keep the whole driver's area secure. So if you're going in for, if you're getting followed in or anything like that, everything crumples around you rather than actually your door. Sorry, not your door, your driver's area. So that's it for this episode. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments below. Throw us a little like, and we'll be uploading another one soon for the next episode. Okay guys, cheers for that.